So here I am, walking around the desert aimlessly, surrounded by mountains. You can't see. I'm underneath a tree in the shade because it's like 110. Mountains are just right here within arm's reach, way up high. It's really cool. I wish you could see it. But so I'm out hiking, and I focus on pretty much everything else but the hike. My mind goes crazy. It's like a time where I try to unwind and think. And a thought entered my head about the most important commodity. Us as humans right now, within our culture, what is the most important commodity that we have today, right now? And it didn't take me much time to really solidify that it's time. And I knew this for a while now. I know there's a quote out there similar to that statement, and I've seen it several years ago, and I felt it, I agreed, but it just feels more real when I'm starting to think about it. You know, maybe 500 years ago or 1,000 years ago, probably food and water was the most important commodity, but now we have technology, we have access to the world at our fingertips, and I think the most important commodity that we have right now is time. I mean, why we're here, our purpose for being here, that's clearly debatable. In my mind, it's how can we leave this world better than when we entered it? What can we do to change the world in a positive direction? You personally, me personally, what can we do? In order to make a massive impact in a positive direction, it clearly takes many people, a lot of time, effort, and energy, but individually, we can impact the world in a positive direction. It clearly starts with us, period, individually, period. I mean, that's just a whole other topic for itself, but to me, time is the most important commodity. We only have so much of it. Let's say right now, I think the average year lifespan in the United States is 3 years, 2 years, 4 years, something like that. Not too exciting. And that's one of my goals, is to live a very long time, very healthy life with the lifestyle, the choices that I make, with the foods that we eat. I think I just ate a bug. But on a serious note, at least me personally, I think that I'm trying to spend a lot of time, effort, and energy starting this channel, this movement, this impact of trying to change people's health. Because in my mind, without your health, you have nothing. You could have $1 billion sitting in a bank account right now, but if you're lying on your deathbed, sick with some disease, preventable disease, what is that money going to do for you? I mean nothing. It's just crazy. So that's why in my mind, health is everything. So we can live a much happier life when we're healthy. When you're sick, you're sick. The people who are around you are drugged down in a negative mindset and a negative environment because they feel bad for your sickness. And so when we push people in a positive direction, trying to make people healthy, that's, at least for me, that's like ultimate. That's the number one goal for me, to try to impact the world. And that's, I think, fundamentally why I subconsciously wanted to start this channel, subconsciously trying to let people know, hey, superfoods are what you need to be healthy, among a couple other things, but that and cleansing, geez, those are huge for the human body. But I think that's why. So anyway, I know I'm all over the place in this video. I think it's important for us to recognize that time is an absolutely important commodity, and we should be utilizing our individual time within our life on a daily basis, weekly basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, to really help as many people as possible, period. Because fundamentally, helping others, it's embedded into our DNA. That in itself makes us happy. I mean, you bought a meal for a homeless person on the side of the street who hasn't eaten for 2 days because he's starving and he has no money. He's absolutely starving. And you walk into the store and you buy him food in a bag and say, here you go. And he starts to cry. He breaks down and stands up and gives you a hug. That feeling that you would get from that act is epic. That's like almost ultimate bliss for us. And it's not me individually and you individually. It's us as human. It's our race. It's built into our DNA to be happy to help others. So that's why I think we should be spending our time, the most important commodity, individually choose what we feel we should help each other with. We all have a raw talent. Okay, we all have raw knowledge that we can share with the world for a positive direction, for a positive outcome. And it's up to us to make a decision to say, hey, I'm going to help people do this. I'm going to help people learn that, because that is ultimately what is going to push us from where we are now in this world to where we want to be. It comes down to you, my friend. It comes down to me. Okay, it is up to us. We have access to the world at our fingertips with the internet. This is like nothing ever before. I mean, just back in 1997, it was jargon. Nobody had the internet. It was pretty rare. So knowing that we have all this technology and social media at our fingertips, I think it's our duty to assist the world and help make it a better place by choosing to spend our time, effort, and energy in making that happen. So that is my rant for the day. Hopefully you followed me. I know I'm all over the place. It just popped into my head. I decided to shoot it. If you agree, disagree, I mean, definitely write in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It is my recommendation to you to stop eating processed foods to get as close to nature as possible and to start eating superfoods that have the potential to change your life. This is Brock with SuperfoodGuy.com. Be sure to subscribe. I got more videos coming. Hope to see you there. Take care.